Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is Spoopy October month, and we are about halfway through Until Dawn. How you doing tonight, Max?
Ooh, I'm pretty good. I'm excited to... Wow, she can't really sit still, can she?
Nope.
Terrified.
I was going to say, no matter how bad you think you're doing, you're about to have a better night than Sam.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see how this story shakes out, or how badly we're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, all of those things.
It's my clothes, really?
Really?
Whichever one of you did this is off my Christmas list. Seriously,
Well, he left a sock, I mean.
Not cool, guys. Not cool at all.
So now there's an opportunity here where we may be able to pick up one or two things that we did not get previously.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 'Cause we're
So
going to the
some
house
of
again.
you recall me saying that the
Oh, is that balloon new?
oh yeah, he's fucking with us. You recall me saying that there are some shit, maybe not. Okay, well, whatever. There are hints about the twins scattered all throughout the house and the main area of the game. So
you were mentioning that. And
Yeah.
It depends what ending you get and how many clues you get.
That reminds me, did I ever... Sorry, little technical detail here. Did I ever
Right.
adjust the brightness so that we're in good shape? I think we're
I
okay.
remember us talking. I feel like we talked about that, where the brightness things are never correct on these games, where you
Or
adjust
at least
it
on
until it's
YouTube,
barely
yeah.
visible.
Right, what looks good to me doesn't look good once we get the recording done.
Yeah. Well, you do have your fancy HDR TV.
I do, it's so pretty. I'm not gonna lie, I love the future. I mean, I love parts of the future. Oh, shit.
Oh.
I mean, like, I hate that Trump is president, but at the same time, I love HDR.
Yeah, I do hate that. That is pretty awful.
I hate the constant saturation of
Chris?
media and news, but at the same time, I enjoy Netflix.
This is really getting out of hand, okay?
Wait.
It was all very
Okay, so
funny.
there's a-
Haha. Look at Sam walk.
There's a clue. Oh, hey, that was one for the twins. Okay,
Clue
cool.
number
Around in
one.
a towel, but now I just really want this to be over, all right? You had enough?
All right, so we're going to explore a little more then, because apparently I can still find some of these. Man, he lit candles. This is a nice romantic...
Yeah,
he's going
setting the
all
mood
out.
here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great, like, he just takes his mask off, and it's like her ex-boyfriend from high school. I still love you,
Can I
baby.
have my clothes back now, or am I supposed to hang out in a towel for the rest of the weekend?
I mean,
Oh,
that wouldn't
he's giving me
explain...
directions on where to go.
Well, it is
Yeah. That wouldn't explain the attempted murder of, like, some of the other people in the house, but...
They were in his way.
Yeah, right. She will be mine.
Killed him for you, baby.
Yeah, right. Boy, that just is fucking Scream then, at that point.
So yeah,
Is that what went down in
that was
Scream?
kind of the beauty of Scream. It was like her ex-boyfriend or so, or it was.
I, like, actually forget the main plot beats of that movie. It's been so long since I've seen it. It was a
I
classic.
remember that
back
it
in
was
the
kind
day.
of crazy because of how almost like realistic it was.
Mhm.
That there was nothing paranormal about it. That it was just
Yeah.
like some jilted lover, ex-lover, or something like
Well, no,
that.
it was like her
And, yeah,
current
it was
boyfriend.
working.
And he was, like,
Well,
obsessed with this
The
idea
current
of...
boyfriend was working with the killer, wasn't he?
Well, there were two of them, and so they were
Okay.
like obsessed with the idea of making a real life horror movie sort of thing. So they had
Like
to follow
snuff
the
film or
plot
something.
beats. Like they had to have sex before they could kill her because in the horror movies the virgin
That's
can't
what
die.
happens.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it's only the ones that get laid that die. Okay. So fortunately there is no like chase sequence that's not a QTE. So right now I'm totally safe to just explore around even though it looks super creepy.
That's good to know. Yeah.
Okay.
That was kind of the horror of like the Resident Evil games. I think with the tank controls is that you'd have to run away sometimes, and that's another one, huh?
Yep. Okay, so that's number 3. We're making up some of this.
Yeah, we did. We missed a bit, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if we're able to.
Something up.
I don't know if we're able to fully recover the ones that I didn't pick up, but we'll find out.
Are you guys in here?
You guys in here? Like I said, this place would have been creepy like before the killers on the loose.
Yeah, seriously. Oh,
Okay, that's a mystery man clue.
New message.
Hi, Mrs. Washington. This is Sergeant Tate again. It's bad news, I'm
Sergeant
afraid.
Taint.
Been through the case files, and there's nothing we can do. He's a free man. We don't have the legal power to restrict his movement.
That's not what you want to hear.
Not what you wanted to hear. So call me.
Why this guy sounds so pathetic? There's literally nothing we can do.
I'm really sorry.
He's totally coming for you, I know,
He-
but...
He slept with my wife, and oh, look at this. This is creepy.
Oh, damn.
Where shit gets real
This is
creepy.
some clock tower shit right here.
Oh yeah, just watch. I mean, you know the jump scare's coming, so.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
I figured something was going to go on the TV.
Yeah. I mean, it can't
Yeah.
not do that.
So at this point, it's... who's the guy exploring the mental asylum right now? Mike? What's his name?
Mike, yeah.
Okay.
Mike's in the
it's not
asylum.
all him.
Matt and
It's not
Emily.
all in his head.
Right. Matt and Emily are making their way towards the radio tower. Chris and Ashley are pretty much running scared.
I was about... Yeah, I forgot where they're
Sam's
at.
here.
Because it cut to...
Yeah, it cut to Matt and Emily
Em.
right after Josh got severed. And Josh, well, we know what happened to Josh.
Josh is over in the... Both of him. Both parts of him.
Yeah.
Chilling out.
So if you've got like a fan or
Sitting on the
something
table
running
there.
in the background, I'm hearing it just a little bit. I'm sure there's nothing
Really?
you can do about that, but
No fan. I mean, the heat comes on periodically, but it hasn't kicked on in a while.
yeah.
Not since
I-
we've been recording.
It's probably just the higher sensitivity of my headphones, so it probably won't come across in the actual recording. So I got a lot.
No.
I got to be honest. I'm just kind of enjoying Sam in the bath towel right now.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
not
I wonder
unpleasant
if
to look
that's-
at.
Now I do have our next door neighbor's buzzer gets stuck, and someone is buzzing on her buzzer.
Oh, is that what the
and-
hell
okay.
that is?
Well,
Okay.
it just stopped now.
Trying to freak
I don't
me
know if
out.
it was
Guess
that or what.
You succeeded.
I know. I'm still getting a little bit of it. It doesn't matter. Like I
It's
said,
just my breathing.
we're not exactly the game grumps. No matter
My heavy
no
breathing,
matter
baby.
how
Yeah.
much of their material I rip off.
I did see a Blue Yeti microphone. Well, it came with, like, I think Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's the one that I got. Oh, really? It
Oh,
came with
yeah.
Odyssey.
Well, this one-
I got the one that came
I
with
think it's-
Origins.
It's the same deal, only now they replaced it with Odyssey, and it was $100 for both. And it's
Dude,
like,
that's
huh,
a damn good deal. I mean,
it's not bad.
your laptop probably can't run it, but
Oh no, it's a PC version of Odyssey. So I was like, yeah, that's not going to be able to.
But you
run.
just wanna
Although
give
if I was
that
doing
down-
like
I was gonna say you
Project
would.
Stream or something, maybe it could.
Yeah, I was gonna say you just want to give that download code to Chris. That's okay.
Yeah, you interested in playing that game?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed. I haven't missed a single entry in that
Oh, God,
franchise.
that's
Believe
a-
it or not.
Kind
I
of a
mean,
creepy picture of him.
yeah, I know.
Of
Or
Josh
at
just
least
sitting there.
a mainline entry. Like I've played all of the Assassin's Creed. There's like a couple of the spin-offs. Like there was that really bad PSP game, and then there was what
It
else?
was the Versus, the multiplayer one.
Yeah, and then there were like some like
There's
portable ones that weren't great.
yeah, Unity, which didn't seem like it was a really bad game, but I think it was probably one of the weakest ones.
Guys.
Yeah.
Syndicate came the year after, didn't it?
Oh, this is
And then after Syndicate, I think
Syndicate was really good.
Syndicate, and then they took like their 1 or 2 year break, didn't they?
Guys,
Before
please.
Yes,
Origins.
before Origins came out. And Origins was basically like a reboot of the series.
Silent treatment here.
Yeah, kind of making it more
Yeah.
RPG like.
Yeah, and then
more
and then
open
Odyssey
world.
apparently ups the ante even on that. It goes like full RPG. Hello, Samantha. Now we're back to this Jigsaw guy.
For me, I don't think you'll have much luck by looking, Samantha. You're only going to see what I want you to see.
This is a picture of my penis.
Quite a lot to show you.
This is me bending
Yeah,
over.
definitely ex-lover.
This is me with women's underwear on. What do you think?
It's quite beautiful.
And this is the women's underwear transformed.
A beautiful baby.
What was that? What was the third entry in the Hannibal Lecter franchise? What was that called?
Do you think
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon. Thank you. I couldn't remember that. Where the guy kept like
Great
showing the
movie.
slides.
Yeah.
And this is Linda, transformed. Holy shit. dude.
Transformed,
Yeah,
just with the
transformed.
glass in their eyes.
Oh, God. Yeah,
That
was fucked up.
that was a great movie.
Yeah, that dude was fucked up, though.
It was.
How did he get that angle? How did he get that camera angle?
Right?
I'm going to give you 10 seconds.
The killer's literally us.
No, 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 no!
7.
What does she have to decide?
Oh, here we go. It's on now. Finally, an up close shot. Now we're actually confronting him. Let's throw the
Whoa.
vase.
Throw the vase.
Here we go. You're gonna eat the vase, biatch. Ow.
Shit.
I like how he just stood there and waited for us to throw the vase. Okay, what do you think? Hide or run?
Let's try jumping.
Jump and shoot, man.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
He just got a crotch shot of her. I mean, I'm sure he's not complaining, but... Okay. Oh, back in the creepy basement. I think we're doing okay so far.
Wow, that towel was like glued to her body.
Like, at the very least, we made it down here, which is where we're supposed to be, so I don't think we're gonna die.
Okay,
I'm gonna
run.
book it.
Yeah, I say let's lean hard on the running thing.
Yeah,
I don't think hiding is going to be very good.
he seems to have a limp.
Are you kidding me? No handle?
Oh, if only you had the square crank, Chris.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
Well, that did shit. Oh, boy.
wow, really?
Fucking... Crunch. All we've
Ooh,
done,
you made it
all
in
we've
there.
really done is set ourselves up for a jump scare.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Owie.
Owie.
Oh man, this place just
that
keeps
towel
getting
was
shittier.
monogrammed.
This place just keeps... Yeah, I know, right? This just gets shittier and shittier by the moment. It's like, what is this goddamn house?
Connected to the mines, apparently.
Okay, what do you think?
Let's run still. Let's
Keep running?
Keep running.
Baby, keep running. You know the jump scare's coming. There it is. Okay, so remember the last time he kidnapped 2 people? Remember what he did?
Oh my god, yeah.
So Sam is now
Same deal, huh?
Sam is now part of a jigsaw trap. And hey, this guy renovated his
Great.
office.
Well done.
Looking a little better.
Your game
My
seems to
God,
be
this
going
guy.
very well.
I'll let you know that
Perpetual cotton mouth.
right. That as long as you passed all the QTE events in that last one, the worst that can happen is, or the only thing that can happen is you get caught.
Is that.
So we survived, basically.
Your overwhelming fear of isolation. You have turned it against these people who you so desperately want to torment. Has it been worth
God,
it?
those teeth.
I know.
It's like he ate like a really, chewy steak. Oh God! It's like he ate
What?
a really chewy steak and it just like is stuck in his teeth. In case what you
He's like eating like a freaking. He needs a lozenge, is what he needs.
Yeah,
he needs
seriously.
he has cotton mouth.
And in case you guys forgot what happened 10 seconds ago, here's our recap.
This is insane. We need to go get some help. Hello?
Oh, that's why they're climbing the radio tower. That actually makes sense.
Hello, Samantha.
They're literally calling for help.
Looking for me?
We should look for
I wasn't.
I really
Who
wasn't.
you were.
Each other, and who knows where Sam is.
Well, we did make up some of those
Go!
twins
The
clues. that we
clues?
missed. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's still possible for us to get all. Let's just be as vigilant as humanly
optimistic.
possible. Yeah, right.
Matt, what is that?
Because the twins clues, it affects the ending, but only for one character. Okay, so now here we are with these fuckers. All right, let's start hacking.
That's really.
We've got an axe. Let's use it. Okay, rebuke
Calm.
or calm. Okay, let's
Let's
keep it
calm.
calm. He seems pretty level-headed.
Yeah.
They're just deer.
Just horny deer.
Out is all.
No, Matt. They're gonna hurt us.
I'm gonna hurt you. Shut the fuck up. I've got an axe.
Don't ruin this for us.
Okay. It's alright. I'm the deer whisperer. Everybody just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and let us through. We don't need to make this a murder, you guys. We don't need to make this a murder. I will fucking axe a deer. I like how they're just inviting you to do it and fucking take him down.
Do it.
Just walk slow. It's okay.
We're gonna be just fine.
It's okay.
Everything's cool. Everything's cool. Nothing supernatural about this. This is just what deer do, you know?
This is.
Their eyes
in
always glow
huge
red like
hordes.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, now we're in control of her. Ugh. Okay, actually, let's double back here. There may be a totem or something just cleverly off camera. Okay, guess not. Everyone's least favorite character here now gets her time to shine. Let me know if you see anything sparkling.
Yeah.
Okay, now that time I definitely heard
If
your
we do
heater
manage
come
to
on.
Get someone on the radio,
Oh,
then we
you know
tell
what
them
is
we need
on?
help.
I just realized because I'm
What do
using
we do while we
the PlayStation headphones, so I kind of didn't realize it was on.
God, not
Aha.
the lodge. We should stay here in case whoever it is needs
Again,
to get back in
we
touch
are
with
not
us.
professionals, so who
radio
gives a shit?
going.
Like sometimes I'll be playing with Nick, and he'll want the audio just so, and I'm like, dude, we're never gonna get it perfect. Two, even if we did, like, for what purpose? Oh boy.
That's freaking bright.
No kidding.
Oh my god.
I can't see. What is that?
Right.
Security light. Motion sensor, probably.
Yeah, it seems like something they'd have out here. Hey, there's a totem.
Hey.
This one reminds me of like a Zelda villain. Oh, good.
Oh god, a Saw game. Cool.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna guess at some point
Play
Chris is gonna
Russian
have the
roulette.
option to kill himself. Yeah. Okay. Did you see anything else?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I guess it is motion sensor. Or no. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Take your time, Emily.
I was surrounded by psycho killers and crazy ass deer.
Right. So what's new with you this week, Max?
Well, we got Mario Party, so I've been playing that pretty much every day.
Is there an online mode with that?
There is. We haven't tested that out yet because now you got to pay for it.
Well,
So-
now I'm gonna.
Oh,
that's
just one.
right. Fucking Nintendo and their paid online service.
Yeah, I mean, $20 a year, that ain't too bad. But
No, but at the same time, when you were getting it for free,
So, yeah, it's hard to offer something for free and then take it away.
yeah,
and
it's
have
kind of
to
like
pay for
if
the
your wife or
same
girlfriend
thing.
just started being like, "That'll be $20." Wait, what?
A second.
that'll be
Oh,
20,
bait and switch.
20 big ones. Yeah. Just 10 years of relationship and marriage, and all of a sudden,
Nintendo honeypotted me.
yeah, right. Fucking Nintendo.
Yeah, it's considering that they're not really giving you a
Oh,
whole
shit.
lot of new stuff. The axe behind.
Yep. Shigeru Miyamoto just shows up at your door. We would like to play. We would like you to pay to play. I'm just kidding. Give me money. Dude, do you know how sad of a day it's going to be when that man dies?
We're almost inside.
It is.
I mean,
it
like, I
already
was really
pretty sad when
affected.
Iwata died.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. I was really affected by Iwata because, well, and I didn't realize it until many years later, but he was responsible for so many of the games that I loved
Yeah.
growing up, and even ones that I never really got to experience all that well.
He had just his story, just how hard of a work he was.
Yeah, that guy was a machine.
Freaking like worked on he was a coder and by practice and
Yeah.
he helped get Melee out the door and get it done in time and,
Yep.
and he didn't even want to be credited for it. And, kind of the very I guess, Japanese aesthetic. You know, gonna work on this because we got to get this done.
Because it's my job, and I'm going to give it 110%. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I
even
mean,
though
like,
he was like the boss man, he didn't
Yeah.
have to get his hands dirty, but he did.
and he did like crazy shit too, like stuff that no other people could do. Like there was that story about him like coding Pokemon Stadium overnight or something like that, and
Like, yeah, he was good. He was
Yeah.
good at it too. He wasn't just like any other coder.
yeah, no, he was awesome. But yeah, like there's a couple of people like Shigeru Miyamoto, of course, and then Hironobu Sakaguchi. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be devastated
Sakaguchi,
when Mr. Final
yeah.
Fantasy dies. Yeah.
Seriously. Although crazy, he looks pretty good for his age.
He does, though, and he's not exactly making Final Fantasies anymore. But you know, that's not the reason I love him. So it just-
He's-
Disappearance doesn't make more sense.
I know he started his own studio, like that Mistwalker studio or whatever it's called.
yeah,
I
something
feel like
that.
he started another studio, or they mixed with one or something, because they're making a game. I don't remember what it is.
They
but
did. They've done a couple ones. They did like
Yeah, they did the Blue Dragon.
yeah, they did Blue
and
Dragon,
the,
which wasn't so great.
Lost Odyssey or
Lost
whatever it was
Odyssey.
called.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like those Xbox 360 games. But I know they're working on something else. Like he's still involved with like RPGs basically.
You know, it's been so long since he's been at the helm of a Final Fantasy. Like, I feel like they should just freaking bring him back.
Yeah.
I mean,
Really,
just
that'd
give
be-
us just let him helm like one more classic FF.
Yeah, or maybe it's something completely different, but it would be new. You know, it would
Yeah.
be different from the direction they're going right now.
Well, I was gonna say though, when he did Final Fantasy, every single one felt new. So, I mean, yeah, they would recycle elements of it, like the ATB and other
Yeah.
jazz. Let's see. Hey, emergency flare, always a good thing to have. Yoink.
All right.
Here we go. I'm gonna trust Matt because you're a piece of shit.
You take this, might need it.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alrighty. Fucking get out of the way,
Yeah,
Matt.
he's. I mean, freaking Miyamoto, responsible for.
Okay, I guess
mean,
not.
Mario, responsible for
Yeah.
Zelda. Like that man has made so much of what I love about gaming.
Yeah.
And
Hideo
it's gonna be
Kojima
really
is
sad
another
day when he
one.
goes.
I mean, there's just like these Japanese personalities that are so iconic.
Yeah, here we go.
Although Kojima, I think, will die before he does.
Matt, Emily.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Kojima's about the same age, and he seems to be in
Oh,
good
jeez.
health. Yeah.
I'm not thinking about Kojima. Who am I thinking of?
Kojima's the
Where is
Metal
that
Gear guy.
Yeah, and he's the guy that was let go, right? And he's working
Yeah,
at
by
Death Stranding
Konami.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yep.
Okay, yeah, that dude's like in his 30s, isn't he?
No, God, if he's in his 30s, he would have made Metal Gear Solid when he was like 10.
I guess that's true. You're right. But God, he looks so young.
He does. They all do.
Dude looks like freaking like he made a deal or something with the devil.
He may very well have, which is why Metal Gear's in the state that it is.
Yeah, why? Yeah, that's true.
There was like a trick the devil played, and now Metal Gear Solid doesn't make any
They're
sense
all-
to anybody.
No.
That would suck.
Yeah, that's like the trick is his ideas are like brilliant to him, and when
Yeah.
they come out, like no one understands them.
That's exactly right. Like, they make so much sense when he has them in dreams. But then when he tries to write them down on paper, it's just jarbled notes.
Why can't they see Death Stranding as a commentary on the political climate of America?
Right.
And there's
Oh, God. Fuck that, Ranger. I'm unable to
Yeah.
understand what you were saying. Over. Identify this. Okay, what do you got?
Comply.
We're gonna make her rational for a change. Okay.
Yeah, seriously.
My name is Emily.
And like,
Hello?
this night is so awful.
She's messing with the dial.
Persist. We're gonna die.
Inform.
Yeah.
You know what?
Let's
I
be
feel
clear.
like maybe if you do say we're gonna die, then get a little bit of that. I feel like that's the smart thing to say.
He's already killed one of my friends. Oh God, please help! You've gotta help us.
Oh boy.
Right now, they're kind of doing the most for the situation, I gotta say.
Yeah, they actually are. Except I fucking left that axe down there, so what do you think's about to happen?
Oh my god. Oh, sweet.
What?
Good job, Em.
How long?
Now we're waiting until dawn.
Now that title makes sense.
Oh, roll credits. Oh shit.
They said the title
Oh,
for us.
yeah, right. Thanks, Sam. It's okay. He just gave right the fuck up.
Yeah, you're right. Metal Gear. I mean, the
or did
original
he?
Metal Gear came out in the early '90s, didn't it?
Yes.
Right. He would have had to been 10. So, yeah, I guess much older than 30.
Yeah,
but
the NES
doesn't
one.
look a day over 22.
No, that guy fucking does not age. And there's another dude for Nintendo that doesn't age. He's like he produces games now, but he started just with like sound design or something. Oh god. Oh god, this
Why is the
escalated
room
quickly.
Fire now.
This just really went
Whoa.
fucking
Oh
south.
my god, yeah.
This just went south. Oh god. I would just pee and poop at the same damn time. Why did she roll back? Oh, there's a broken rib. That's kind of what I've been thinking this whole time.
Shit!
Hey, she could host Play the Hits. Ooh. Oh god. Oh, this fucking sucks.
Wow.
I know. It just keeps getting worse. Oh, and you think this is bad? This is another one of those
Like,
turning point events in the
Is she
game.
dead? Are they both dead? I feel like you got one button prompt and you did it fine.
Okay. This is another turning point in the game. Things start getting real fucked up again here in a second. Okay, I'm gonna do what I think I know to do to keep the characters alive here.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go for it.
I'll trust your judgment.
Yeah, you may not want to sometimes because I don't remember perfectly, but I remember what I did here before that went horribly, horribly wrong.
I'm coming.
Okay, let's try to save her.
This is pretty unsteady over here.
Matt, you've got to do something right now.
Even though she
What are you
fucking sucks.
waiting
I'm
for?
thinking. Let me think.
Don't think, you idiot. Just get me out of here.
Wow.
Okay, you gotta shut up. I saw you with Mike.
Really? That's what you're gonna do right now?
That would be hilarious. This is probably not the best time, but
This is the best time.
This out.
I fucking saw you. Remember that when I help you.
I hold all the cards right now, Em. You're gonna tell me.
I'm goddamn sick of it.
Oh, what the
Oh
hell.
my god.
We'll take the high road here.
You up.
Now, will you please get me off this goddamn tower? Please, 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 Matt, just do something.
Shut up! Okay, so save Emily.
I'm coming. Here.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, oh.
Matt!
I don't want to tip it.
Okay, so now the smart thing to do is to jump now. Sorry, Em.
Wow.
Okay, but you have to remember what he said. He gave you a clue there.
Emily!
I don't want to tip it. And it wasn't as dramatic of a fall as you originally thought it was.
You could have killed them both, or at least killed him.
Well, actually, yeah. So basically, if I played that wrong, he was gonna die right there.
I don't know. I didn't see
Oh.
her. She must have come down here.
I haven't seen her either.
I won't say exactly how he was going to die, but yeah, if I had done parts of that sequence wrong, Matt could have died actually multiple times here.
Wow. I'm just imagining a Final Destination style death. Getting impaled on a wire or something.
You're not too far from the
Oh
truth.
god.
Yeah, it's like
That's
I said,
terrible.
things start getting pretty screwed up here. Now that I'm here with her, I'm going to do another sweep for clues because I know you can get into one of the girls' bedroom. And they have like a diary. That's like a freaking jackpot of clues.
No.
But I think it's upstairs, and I think it's locked. But I'm gonna give it another check just to be safe. You know, I would have changed jackets after my friend's
Yeah.
gore got splattered all over me. Hey, wait, did you see that? What was? There's something glowing
Memento.
down there. Okay, I'll have to remember that. Something glowing on the bottom floor behind the grand staircase here.
Okay.
Did I ask you what's new this week with you?
Let's see. Well, aside from what is that? A little mask in that bookshelf. It's not glowing though. Aside from Mario Party, yeah, I've been playing that every day. Let's see. Aside from that, not a whole lot. Trying to not get too depressed about just the news of the day.
Yeah, I know. It just keeps fucking coming.
It's just
I mean, the
horrible.
whole after Kavanaugh, like, I feel like a part of the American conscience has just died. You know, like who gives a fuck anymore? Nothing we say matters, and especially if you're a Democrat, we just fucking lose all the time. It's just,
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm registered. I'm definitely gonna like.
oh yeah, I'm gonna get out there and
vote in
vote.
my
I don't
state,
know.
but it's
I don't know what
also,
it's gonna
like,
do.
Yeah, for right now with the midterms, I mean it makes a difference because
It
we
does.
have a shitty ass governor
Yeah.
right now in control, and there's a lot of other seats that we have like the kind of rich suburbs around Chicago that definitely vote Republican a lot of the time. So
Yeah.
but
So we've
Yeah.
got in
trying
Indiana.
to get a governor out.
In Indiana, which is a hardcore red state, we've actually currently got Joe Donnelly, who's a Democrat, but because he lives in Indiana, he has to vote like a Republican. So
He
as
has
a
to basically, yeah.
so and what that means is that the Republicans still crucify him, and he's not a very good Democrat. So
Because
So,
I
you
feel
know,
like the
it's-
Democrats can, at least in this day and age, I'm not talking about like the Eisenhower Republicans. I'm talking about how the Trump Republicans are today, where you compromise a little bit. Well, now you're Republican in name only.
yeah,
And the Democrats really tried, like Obama, tried to
Yeah.
reach across the aisle. He tried to compromise for at least the first 4 years of his presidency. And Democrats hated him for it, and the Republicans hated him no matter what.
yeah, I
So
know.
I feel like, yeah, that's
They're
that's
damned
not
if
a
you do,
winning
damned
game.
if you don't. And with Donnelly though, like I can see like it's like watching a oh boy,
What?
hello.
Damn it, what is going on around here?
With Donnelly, it's like watching a car crash in slow motion. Like you can see like all of like I just saw that the negative press about him and all of this other stuff, and there's just like he's not even mounting a real defense. It's just
Yeah.
Chris, I just want to say, what happened back there in the shed? I know how hard that was. Josh was.
check this door.
So that's that's the
No,
door,
I
okay.
mean, thank you. Thank you for saving my life.
But yeah, I mean, I think that the midterm is going to be important, but I don't think it's going to be the blue wave that everyone's talking about. I mean, I think we're going to get some Democrats elected, but
We
I
definitely-
still think,
we definitely are. I think but that's what always happens, right? It's reactionary.
yeah.
People kinda hate
And by and
whoever's
large,
in
the
office.
Republican establishment is so in place that I don't think it's going to go anywhere instantly. I think it's
Yeah,
going to take
with-
some time.
with the midterms, I mean, yeah, we will probably switch some seats, but I think especially with the census,
Yeah.
with the 2010, we're fucked for 10 years. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
And now with the
but I mean, if Democrats even get a slight majority, that'll still be an improvement over what we've
yeah,
seen.
yeah, it will.
Which I think is how it'll happen. I think the balance will shift, but I don't think it's going to be like, all of a sudden it's like 70-20 Democrats. It's
Oh my God,
yeah.
no. What
Or
is it right now?
70-30.
It's in the Senate. It's 51.
51-49. Yeah. Yep.
But then we still got people like Joe Manchin, like Democrats who suck. and
Yeah. Yep.
aren't really Democrats. But what do you think? Do you think Elizabeth Warren's going to run?
Chris,
Does it seem like she's kind of?
I don't know. Like I
know
kind of think
either.
she will, but I don't think she will while it's against Trump. I think
I don't think so.
and this is going to sound like the worst possible thing ever, but I think if Democrats want to mount a campaign that can actually engage against Trump, they need a white male. And I know that sounds horribly shitty and it's completely wrong and bullshit, but that's actually what's. I mean, because when you think about the people who vote for Trump who are not satisfied with their vote but still hold those core beliefs, who would they vote for instead of Trump?
Well, no, I think you're
white
right
guy.
there. You're right about that. If you wanted to try to get some of that vote, which you could, because I think there's a lot of people who are disappointed in Trump or are like, oh, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
But you also, oof,
I know, like
You
I said,
have-
it's going to start getting real screwed up here.
I mean, Obama basically carried, I think he carried a lot of independent voters. And wow,
Yeah.
it's getting real paranormal up in here.
Yep.
But he also
fuck that.
captured,
You saw that, right?
Did you just see
yeah, and that's not anyone we've seen before, as far as I know.
that? Chris, that!
Yeah, so anyways, continue.
It was like a see-through shape, like a
He
straw.
captured like a lot of independent voters, but he also captured like
Why don't you
obviously a lot of the black vote, a lot of the young vote, that
Yeah.
a lot of demographics that we're not seeing vote a whole lot anymore.
Right.
So I think if it doesn't necessarily have to be like an old white dude. I think if you had someone that excited excited people who don't usually vote, we could go that route.
Yeah.
But-
No, I agree, but you also have to consider the context of Obama's era. When he got elected, I mean, it was just a lot. There was still that partisan crap that we have today, but
Yeah.
the overall atmosphere was way more positive than it was now. Like, it's not like look how fucked up everything is. Remember when America used to be awesome? Like, neither candidate, McCain or Obama, was running on that kind of a platform.
No.
It was all like, hey, let's see what we can do to influence like positive like social and economic building. And yeah, when the 2008 market collapse happened, that was kind of a big deal. But even then, no one was like, oh man, we got to make America great again. If we had more
It wasn't
old
as
white
much as
people,
it is now. It wasn't the fever pitch, but it was
No.
it was about. I mean, Obama's his slogan
thought-
was literally "Change we can believe in."
Yeah. Well, yeah, but and that's a point. That's the point. I think 2004 overall was actually a bloodier campaign between Kerry and Bush, because that was like
Yeah.
the Bush machine in full force. I mean, it just massacred
Yeah,
Kerry.
and when
It
you think
got
about like the
it
scare
got-
factor,
right. It got like
Like-
war voting Republicans to say that a veteran was a communist, and that George Bush, who dodged the draft, basically was
isn't it crazy how you can frame things like that?
right. Yeah, and like I said, so that was the dirtier campaign. But then
That
in
was the campaign
2008,
with the Wolves commercial, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where, what was that?
fucking shit. But then in 2008, things were pretty civil until Palin went rogue. Fucking shit. Yeah, things are flying all over the place now. Oh god.
My God.
I know.
And at this point, is this like Native American magic voodoo stuff? Like,
Well, you're about to get a pretty
Look, Chris. You can see in the windows.
See what? It's tiny
what
furniture.
is?
No, it's a whole scene with dolls and everything.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And who do those dolls
Wow.
look like?
Yeah. Whoop.
I guess you need a key if you want to play around in there.
What the fuck, Chris?
Chris is just like, you know what?
He's
Fuck
not
everything.
having any of that. And he said it from all the way over there. Like, what is he seeing?
Right.
You gonna say you want to play around out there? Come on, let's.
We've now entered the more frequent jump scare part of the game. Okay, this is where Sam got jacked a little
Yeah.
bit.
But yeah, I don't know if Warren's gonna run just because she's part of so many committees in the Senate. It seems like one, she's needed in the Senate, obviously, and it seems like she does really well there. Like she wants to stay there.
Yeah.
And that was kind of the language she used before, but another part of me believes she just didn't want to step on Hillary's toes before.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
that it was, this is her time to run. I'm gonna wait. And I feel like should be really popular if she
Oh, I
if she
agree.
ran.
I
And
think
I've always looking at my Facebook posts and stuff, I've been like, why aren't you running? Come on, like Run, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
The problem is though I'm a little worried that yep.
Chris, the ghost!
What?
Chris,
I'm a-
come on, seriously.
I know. I'm a little worried.
This Chris.
I'm a little worried that what they did to Clinton, they would do to her too. They would find like one thing and just like like the emails and just completely blow it out of proportion and repeat it until it becomes like this national mantra and it just destroys her.
It's
Jesus, Ash.
And
I think the thing right now that
the
Trump
worst
is
thing,
doing is the whole Pocahontas stuff.
yeah. Though she actually did the DNA test and it turns out she wasn't lying. So
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
nice. But then, yeah, I don't know. Like I want her to run. I want her to win. But I just don't think the way that Trump runs campaigns. I don't think she's the right person to engage him. Like,
Do you think we need someone who fights on his level or fights kind of dirty? Or
okay, so my ideal versus what I think would actually work are two
Yeah.
different things. So my
Oh, yeah.
ideal would be a candidate like Warren that's just running on positive change and
Mm-hmm.
is like such a transforming figure that they can actually win. What I think is necessary to beat Trump in particular is someone every bit as dirty and rotten as he is. I don't think. Oh, fuck this shit.
Wow.
I
my
don't
God.
think you can beat.
There! Look there, Chris! You can't tell me you can
Whoa,
be that!
that's,
See?
I don't think you can beat Trump without without beating him at his own game.
fucking crazy.
To basically have to
It's showing us the way.
Because
having to fight back and
right.
and
Because
call him on his like. I feel
right
like
now
she could
that's
call
what
him on his
politics
shit,
is. Yeah, but
and we
but
can, but I think people maybe not. They
but
wouldn't
she
see
would
that.
she would she would also constantly take the high ground.
Take the high road.
Right.
And
Which again, people's like, "Oh, she's weak. She won't go in for the kill." She's
yeah,
like,
people
"Nah."
are kind of dumb. I don't.
I know.
I'm having less and less faith in our electorate. As
Me
time
too.
goes on.
I am too, and that's why I'm saying this. Like I hate it, but I think that's what has to happen.
Yeah, I get you.
It's so accurate. I mean, that's exactly where I was sitting, and that's where Matt was.
This was set up by someone. Who was there?
Or someone, or something that was watching us.
Maybe it's a warning. I think someone
Yeah, it is a
someone
warning.
put this here to mess with us.
No, it has to be the ghost. It's trying to tell us the maniac killed Hannah and Beth.
I think it's this bastard that he's here trying to fuck with our heads.
Why would he set this all up, Chris?
He's trying
this
to
is
tell us that
fucked.
he's gonna come after us all too.
What the fuck?
I know. God, I hate this so much. So let's grab something out of it.
Why are you Why are you not running away and just like dying
It's
from
not us
sheer
dying.
horror? Oh, Mom finally agreed. The invitations are
Out.
sent. The
This-
party
yeah.
is gonna happen. Hate that I have to wait. So far, Ash, Matt, and Sam have said definitely yes.
Nothing from Mike.
Mike.
Frowny
Aw.
face. So your resolution is coming in real good tonight.
Yeah.
That's nice. OMG, Mike
OMG,
confirmed.
Mike confirmed.
I know. I feel so bad. Poor Hannah.
My God.
Woohoo! Party time
so-
tomorrow. Everyone
Everyone
being
being
here together on the mountains is going to be so awesome. Cozy fires and hot tubs and OMG, Mike.
So
So,
psyched to spend some time with him. I can't read
Oh
this.
my God.
I know.
So sad, Chris.
Hey, you guys were kind of bitches to her.
Yeah, you guys were all assholes.
You guys were bastards. Maybe there was some clue if you kept reading.
Came from down there.
At this point, you know they're building towards a serious jump scare here.
Oh my God, yeah. So, in the spirit of Halloween, have you seen any good horror movies lately?
I've not. You know, I was really. I mean, I only started reading about it recently, but I was.
Oh my God, why?
I know. Sorry. I'm really the only horror movie that I'm really pumped for right now is It Part 2, but I know that's not for another year.
When is that? Yeah. Okay.
They finished filming it now, but it'll probably
Okay.
be out around Halloween next year.
I'm excited for that too. That movie was really good.
Chris?
The recent one.
Yeah, it was real good.
It was extremely good, and there was just it definitely
That'd make sense, I guess.
it had some jump scares, but it was mostly just the creep factor.
Yeah.
It made you feel so uneasy so much of the time. Just the camera tricks and
And it would be a good
Yeah.
movie even if it weren't a horror movie. Like that's how good.
yeah.
Like I mean,
that's-
it doesn't
was.
rely only on the scares to make
It was
it
a
as
good
engaging
movie
as
in
it is.
general.
Catalog for industrial light bulbs.
That is
Yeah,
so
some of the things like him just coming out of the screen, and it wasn't like, oh, it's scary and now it's over. Like it just kept on cranking it to 11 for like a full minute. It would do that, Or when he had like the flipping through the book and
That'll be
fucking
important.
Pennywise being there, but then the scissors.
Yep.
Yeah, and then having like just out of view like a teacher. Ooh,
Jeez.
Jesus.
I know. It just keeps getting worse.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a good horror movie, and I know there's a lot out there. I mean, there's a lot even just on my Netflix list, like Babadook, and yeah, there's a lot I gotta see.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm not like super into horror as a genre, but like if it's a really well done horror movie like it, then I can get real into it.
Yeah, I think I watched a lot of horror like in high school. That's kind of, and growing up, it was very much like the slasher stuff, right? Like, and for me, it was Freddy Krueger. The
Oh,
Nightmare
yeah.
on Elm Street stuff.
Yeah, like the old
Friday
like 80s
13th
slashers. Yeah.
Yeah, Friday the 13th was
Halloween.
scary, but I think that because it was the dreams, like Nightmare on Elm Street always scared me a lot more.
Yeah, because the imagery could be so much more vivid. I was always
you could do whatever you want in a dream.
Yeah, I thought out of like the big three of the '80s, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, and Halloween. I always thought Halloween was the
I
scariest.
don't think I can take
Yeah.
any more of this.
Yeah.
I didn't see Halloween as a kid. Actually, no, that's not true. I did, but I didn't really like watch it
To be honest,
and watch it on purpose until I was a teenager.
Yeah,
And I don't
Because-
think I could appreciate what it was as a kid.
for
Like
at
how-
least yeah.
Just because he's a mysterious character. There's such a mystique. when it's just
And he never
coming
talks.
to kill for no reason.
Yeah, they never reveal his face except for like only like very brief flashes. And it was just one of those things. Like that's what made it so terrifying is they didn't bother to go too far into him. And like every horror franchise of the '80s, they took it too far, and then they did start revealing everything about him. So-
when they started like making all the sequels
Right.
and and I think John Carpenter actually did the second one, and it was so different from the first one.
Right.
It's and just the things they reveal, like freaking he's related to whatever what's her name, the main character from like the first couple movies.
Yeah.
Like it's her brother or something.
yeah,
And it's like
right.
why would you do that?
Well, and now they're like retconning the really crappy ones that came out. So
That's
like
what I've heard,
there's a
which
new
is
one
good.
coming out, which is actually meant to be a actual sequel, even though a
Basically
sequel
a
already came
sequel.
out.
Like the second one, it's supposed to be the sequel to the first one.
Yes, like if everything after the first movie never happened, like
Which is
that's what
awesome.
this one is.
I'm-
Which I'm
I'm
all
cool.
about. I'm down with that. I mean, people always talk about, oh, you can't just get rid of all this history. Yeah, you fucking can. It's movies.
You can. It's someone else's vision about like this really cool character and
Yeah.
this cool franchise.
I mean,
It's
the
just a
movies.
good movie. The first movie
Yeah.
was just a good movie.
Right. And they got really shitty there for a while, so it's all fiction. Let's just pretend they never happened and go on.
Yeah. And if you like the other movies, that's cool. They're their own thing.
Yep. That's exactly
They
right.
just
Ashley, come on.
Why are you always right?
I'm not always right.
Well, when you're right, you're right.
I don't want to be. I want to leave.
No, we've got to find Sam. Let's go.
Chris is starting to
in
man up
high
here.
school, things really got a bit different. They got a lot more. I mean, the whole Japanese horror thing was starting to get real big. I
Oh
remember
yeah, like
watching
the Ring,
and
and
Grudge.
Grudge.
and
Grudge
Shudder.
was. I fucking hated Grudge.
Oh yeah, I
man.
watched all the my friends and I. We watched all the American ones, and then we would have to go watch the Japanese or the I feel Shudder was like Taiwanese or something. But we'd
there we
watch
go.
like the originals too, which were almost always better.
Yeah.
Although
But man,
I think
Grudge
Both Grudge
fucked
movies.
with me. Like I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like that fucking noise in the phone calls. That
that freaking vocal fry
yeah.
weird noise.
Oh,
Like, yeah,
I hated
that.
that.
That did mess with me too.
To this day, I
Great
can't
movies.
listen to that sound effect. I mean, like I hate to be a wuss, but my god, I can't deal with
But
that
also
sound.
actually both American movies are really good. The Grudge 2, the US version was I thought a great movie. And it still freaks me seeing like the faces of like when they're dead basically.
Which is
With having like their mouths dropping open
Oh, I
and just
know.
their ashen skin
psycho, all
freaks
this
me
crazy
out.
stuff
Yeah.
going on down here.
There's something about
Just
like
a
big
huge
mouths, you know, it's just
someday.
creepy.
Yeah, there is something
It's a
very
weird
just-
imagery.
It unsettles you. It's something that it makes your brain just be like, nope,
Yep.
nope, nope.
Jaws aren't supposed to do that. That's not an outside bone. Oh god.
Yeah, they're great movies.
Okay. Speaking of great, get ready for more jump scares. Let's
Oop.
see here.
It went to. I'm seeing the whole. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
okay.
I was doing that to check the time.
What?
TV and lights. Now that's interesting.
That's almost like peeling back the curtain. I feel like
Yeah, a little bit.
someone's doing something.
A little
so
bit,
where
Maxwell.
are we? Like, are we in the frickin' mines at this point? What is this island?
So there's-
I'm calling it a
yeah.
frickin' island. I don't even know where.
The mountains, yeah, but you're basically onto something. So there is like an underground track that connects the house and the asylum. You're onto something there. We also see that there's a lot of audio visual equipment going on, but I mean some of the stuff is still pretty freaking paranormal looking. So I don't know. I'll let you continue to chew on those things.
It's like you can see how these guys get around.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
God.
You've got to be kidding me. Repulsive.
This can't be for Eden.
Why the hell is that here?
Not this one.
It's like a goddamn grindhouse movie in here.
That's another thing that got big in high school was the gore
Yeah.
kind of movies.
Yeah.
The Saw and the Hostel.
Oh yeah. Then those I never even like. I think I saw the original Saw, and that was
Yeah.
it. Like,
Which
you
is
know,
the best
I-
one,
It just
for
didn't.
sure.
It doesn't do anything for me. Okay, now check this out.
Okay, so that's Josh down there.
Yep. And notice
He's
he's got
already
the
dead.
little cross it. So far we've got everybody, right?
Yeah.
Or is
Or
this
not.
everybody?
Not M.
Not M
Is it?
and not Matt.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
I mean, what is this? Like a fucking hit list? Christ.
Oh wait.
Yeah,
Just looking at it again, or yeah. Okay, that's all. it is.
Yeah, I guess so. Chris, Sam. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. God, I have no idea how all this shit connects.
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna give. I'm gonna try to be as vague as I can. I'm not gonna give you any clues.
Like, I feel like they're gonna have to explain a lot.
Oh, you know this is gonna be a fucking jump scare.
Yeah, of course it is.
Fucking projector room.
Like, you don't even have to tell me. No, that's spoiler.
Hello?
Yeah, like it's not even a spoiler at this point.
Oh god. Chris, it's from last year.
That also, just that he scared her right there. That's interesting.
What?
Like, Chris seemed to have just appeared in the room.
Oh yeah. Actually, I think that was just like weird dramatic timing.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't read anything into that one.
I'm going to.
She's so excited. And alive.
So
That she is.
alive. Oh man, don't you remember when our friends were
Oh my
alive?
god. Yeah. Yeah, it was real dumb, wasn't it, guys?
Forgot you were such a willful participant.
How do you want to do it?
Apologetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be nice.
This is horrible. Couldn't feel worse.
You're
Well,
about
Chris
to.
is kind of a dick about it.
That's the worst part, isn't
What
it?
the fuck?
We were just playing a joke. It was supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
She goes down. It was funny. Oh, creep time. You ready for this shit?
Oh
That was almost too predictable, though.
It was, yeah.
What is
That one
going
didn't get me
on?
so much.
Ash,
Yeah.
slow down, okay?
I can't handle this ghost and these videos and everything
Just
flying
calm down.
around.
Listen to me first.
Oops. Accidentally hit R1.
Down.
How,
Why should I
how are
calm
you
down?
gonna
Because I
explain
am
this?
freaking
Calm
out
There's
down.
right
gotta be
now.
someone messing with us. Think about it. Ghosts don't hook up video cameras. They don't play games.
Then who would set this all up?
How do you fucking know what ghosts do, Chris?
I don't know. Maybe the same person who tied you up and killed Josh.
Yeah, right.
The same person who might have Sam right now.
Maybe you're right.
I wish I wasn't.
Well, we're gonna have to find out if Chris is right next time on Play the Hits. Oh, the scares are mounting, man. This is probably the most linear
They
episode
are.
so far, but
This is freaking nuts.
yeah. Well, Max, I'm gonna have to leave you in suspense right there, but we will see you next
Oh,
time.
great. All right. See you then.